when you do a deep analysis into his managerial career, if on the surface the record doesn't look too impressive.
Yeah.
But when you do a deeper analysis, you can tell how impressive it is. Why? Because I was reading something somewhere. You know the Americans and how they like to analyze. They use data to analyze.
They are analytics crazy.
Very, very, very analytical. And when you look at Graham Potter's time, especially at Brighton, even games they lose, you check their XG and things. You can tell they have a higher XG than the opposition team. So just an example. It just shows you that if they had quality players, they probably would have been finishing those chances and they wouldn't have lost. So games like that, it is not the coach's fault. It's because of the lack of quality. Tactically, he's very brilliant. He's shown it. He's won a lot of praise from some of the top guys. Klopp has spoken about him. Pep has spoken about him. And against the big teams also, especially last season, if you remember, he went to Emirates and won. He went to White Hart Lane and won. He beat United 4-0. He went to Anfield and drew 2-2. He gives the big boys a tough time because he's very good, brilliant tactically. But I'm afraid for this transfer because I always say this thing. Football management, especially at the top level, is not just about tactics. It's a whole different ball game. And the fact that Thomas Tuchel was losing games at Chelsea is not just down to tactics, because when it comes to the tactical aspect of his game, he's one of the top. Look, player management. Yeah. Everything comes together.
And there's some big names in that Chelsea dressing room now.
Graham Potter hasn't met anybody close to what is at Chelsea.
Thiago Silva.
And even that aside, you see, I'm looking at some of the scenarios that could play out. Somebody like Aubameyang having to leave Barcelona, come to Chelsea because of Thomas Tuchel. Now he's gone. And is it Graham Potter who is going to be screaming at him?
And Aubameyang has the tendency to turn bad boy very quickly.
Very quickly. And you see, that is what Graham Potter will be contending against. But the good thing about him is that when you read the inside story, you can tell that Bowley said it in an interview that he wants to run Chelsea the way Liverpool is run. That's one manager, sustainable, long-term, sit with him, have faith in him, give him the money he wants for him to build a team. And if you look at Graham Potter, you can tell why they went for somebody in his profile. A young manager coming in, great ideas. He comes to Chelsea. I feel like Chelsea fans need to start bracing themselves.
Prove himself.
Yes, but they need to start bracing themselves. It's not going to go like this straight away. It might go down. And when it's going down, he's not going to get sacked. They are going to stay with him. They are going to stick with him.